Guys, I'm Kenny Russian, and I am a real estate investor right here in one of the most competitive markets in the country, Tampa, Florida. I've been involved in over $150 million of real estate transactions, and I've flipped thousands of houses. Now, I just received a call from a motivated seller who has 3 properties available for sale. He lives in Jacksonville, Florida. He just severed the relationship with his former partner, and he's trying to sell them desperately. So what we're going to do right now is, unlike all those other so-called real estate gurus, I'm going to allow for you guys to join me while I go out and take a look at these properties. I want you guys to know that I am a real estate investor. You know, we see those videos with some of these other so-called gurus that are riding around in their car saying that they're out there buying and selling real estate, but you never see any deals. I mean, I can't think of the last time that I've ever seen a deal from these guys. It's just talk and talk and talk. Or they're in front of some whiteboard trying to teach you the theories of real estate investing. Well, I don't teach theories. I'm going to show you that I'm in the trenches every day flipping houses. Now, it's after hours, so it's nighttime. We're going to take a floodlight out there to look at these properties, and all the guys who work for me, they're not in the office right now, they're home. But again, when someone calls you about trying to sell you a house, especially if the numbers look good, you need to run and go look at it, because if you don't go out there and take a look at that property and buy it, then one of your competitors may. This guy, he just wants to get rid of these properties, and he's willing to sell them at a discounted price. So, just in case you guys didn't know, we're here at the Russian Mansion. This is my 14,000 square foot mansion here in Tampa, Florida. This is not an Airbnb. This is my mansion. I've had it for 7 years. So let's go out there and take a look at these properties so I can help you learn how to make money investing in real estate, so that one day you too may just have a mansion as well. Let's go. What's up, you guys? It's your boy Kenny Russian, and I just got a call from a motivated seller. He's got 3 properties that he's trying to sell here in Tampa, Florida. And like I said, whenever a motivated seller calls you about trying to sell you their properties, you got to stop what you're doing to go out there and look at these properties. So this is one of the properties. This house right here, or this property, has 1 unit in the front, which is a single family home, and then it has 2 duplexes in the back. What I've been told is that this was used as a rooming house before, but what I'm going to try and do is buy it, and then I'm going to rehab it, and then I'm going to put it back on the market to sell it, or I'm going to rent it out for cash flow. So let's go look at this property real quick. Here we go, you guys. This is a single family home right here, and this is a duplex in the back. Guys, it's your boy Kenny Russian. Rain, sleet, or snow, whether it's dark time or night time, when a motivator calls you about selling you their house, you must go. So what we got here, we got this 2-unit apartment building back here, and yeah, I got the big bright ass light too when I come out, and we in the hood, ain't nobody scary. And I got this house right here. We deep in the hood too. On this unit right here, we can generate about $1,200, $1,300, $650 a piece, 2 units. This house right here, about $1,200. So you do the math, about $25 a month when we take this thing down. Yeah, I'm all messed up too. Look at this. Yeah, I'm a real estate investor. What's behind door number 1? Can't get in the goddamn door. What about door number 2? There ain't no goddamn door number 2. Alright, I'm gonna try and find my way up in this goddamn. I'll be back. When somebody calls you about trying to sell you a house, stop what you're doing and go out there and take a look at it. That's rule number 1, because tomorrow that house may be gone. Yeah, it's dark, and we deep in the hood where it's all good. But believe me, I'm about to go in here and get this money. I don't give a damn what's up inside this damn house. But we about to find out together. Are you ready? Yo! I got you, Lord. Okay, this is the room. Yo! This is a really funky looking type of property. Yo! Oh, this is a unit back here. This is a unit. So this is not a whole house. They have this one as like an efficiency unit. The only thing that's missing is a kitchen. Okay. So here we got. So we got 1, 2, 3. Wanna close that door? Let's go in here. So this is probably gonna have some code enforcement issues as well, Malachi. Because the city may not allow you to get away with having this like this. So yo! Got me a protective device. Yo! Woo! I thought I had to do something to you. Ha ha ha! So we got this room right here. Yeah, real estate investing is very fun, you guys. Yo, it's the man. Your boy Kenny Russian's here to buy this goddamn house. So it's obvious, you guys, that this property was used as a rooming house. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms and a bathroom, and then you got that unit behind this wall, and then you got the 2 units in the back. So code enforcement is probably not going to allow for me to use this particular property like it is. I'm sure that there's code enforcement violations. So what you would have to do with a property like this is tear down this wall, open it back up, turn it into a single family home in the front, and then you could probably get away with renting those other 2 units out in the back for cash flow. But these properties right here, this home is going to need a lot of work. This is what you refer to as a full rehab project. It's best to just take everything down to the studs. The good thing is you got these little rooms and stuff. You can probably get away with it. You probably don't have to take everything down to the studs, but it may not be a bad idea to redesign everything. But if you decide to do that, then it's going to cost more money. A house like this, I think, would be better just to try to convert it back into a single family home, and then to try to cash flow it. Therefore, when you're cash flowing properties, you want to put the minimum amount of money into the property. You don't want to go overboard as if you're going to try and sell it. So this property, gut it, try to preserve some of the walls, and make a kitchen, the bathrooms, maybe turn it into a 4-2, where you can rent it out for about $1,500 a month. And then you have the back 2 units, you can rent those out for about $650 per unit, that's $1,300. So now you got a property that you can cash flow for about $2,800 a month. But it's just going to be a matter of being able to get this property done at a good price that's not going to be over budget, because this is not the best neighborhood. The guy's trying to sell for 90. He may be flexible, maybe put 40 into it. That's 90, that's 130. That's really going to be cutting it close as far as the value. I think a property like this would probably work. Well, you could probably get this thing to value for about $200,000 after the back is converted to 2 units. Now, that's very important to note, because a house like this, you may not want to buy it unless you know for a fact that the unit in the back is actually legal, because sometimes people will put stuff together and may have been grandfathered in or whatever the case may be. You got to make sure that that is legal, that the city will allow for you to have those 2 units in the back. If you can have this house in the front and those 2 units in the back, it may not be a bad deal. Now, one thing I just noticed, there may have been some legality to what they were doing here as far as a rooming house. So what I'm going to do is do some research to find out if this one's licensed for a rooming house, because somebody put this fire pull down alarm system here. So maybe, and then they got this right here. Look at this. So just maybe this thing was legal for a rooming house, and if that's the case, what I would do is just keep it like it is and leave it as a rooming house and have somebody manage the property. If it was a rooming house, you guys, you're going to be able to rent each room out for probably about $150. So you got $150 a week. $150, that's $300. $150 and $150, that's another $300. So that's $600. $150, that's $750 a week. Multiply that by 4, that's $3,000. Plus in the back, there's another one right here. So that's another $600. So that's $3,600. Plus there's that 2 unit in the back for $650 a piece. So you're talking about $5,000 in cash flow on this property right here, if this thing right here is actually legal, as far as it being remodeled whenever they did that work to be a room in the house. Now I want to show you guys one more thing before we end this video. This right here, you guys, remember, we got those units right there, this unit right here, and then we got these 2 units right here. Both of these units are 1 bedrooms a piece. Therefore, that's $650, that's $1,300. In worst case scenario, we're going to rent this property out for $1,500 a month as a single family home. If we don't use it as a single family home, then we can essentially keep it as a rooming house and generate even more cash flow, but it depends on if it's legal or not. So you guys, this is Kenny Rush, and you guys know I'm a real estate investor. I'm really out here. I'm not the guy that's just talking the talk. I'm really looking to buy this property. The guy is really out of town. He's motivated to sell it. Him and his partner just severed their relationship. He basically got this property here and 2 more that we're going to go look at right now. And we're going to try and see if we can make a deal happen for you guys in the dark, because I'm a real estate investor and I can do it like this. Ain't no fakeness. Never has been. Never will be. Been doing it for 20 years. And that's what it is. Let's go look at these other 2 properties. You guys, this is house number 2. Still dark outside. I would imagine it's not going to turn light within minutes, so we out here. But I want you guys to do me one favor. I want you guys to think long and hard about this very simple question I'm about to pose to you. Where is your guru right now? Is he just behind some whiteboard talking the talk, or is he trying to teach some theories in front of some classroom? Or is he out here looking at his dozens house for the day? Look at this. Look at all this stuff on me. This is from really looking at houses, okay? That's why I'm qualified to teach you guys how to make some money, because I do it. Now let's go look at this house. This guy's got 3 houses, like I mentioned to you guys. He's trying to sell. We try and buy all 3 of them. Now I don't know what's inside this house. It could be the goddamn boogeyman. But I'm about to go up inside here. Yo, yo! Yo, yo! So what we got here, this is a historic looking home. Yo, yo! Living room, dining room probably. Over here, bedroom right here. Yo, yo! The cameraman got scared. Yo, yo! Whew. So this can actually be renovated pretty easy. I mean, it looks bad, but it's not actually that bad. It's a funky layout. It's a 3-1, it looks like. I wish there was room to make a second bathroom. 3-2s always sell better than 3-1s. And there's a little funky area back here. So I make this to the laundry room back here. Got the kitchen right here. And bedroom back here. Was this bathroom right here? Not the best bathroom, you guys. We'll have to make something work. One bathroom, let me see. Trying to find a way of converting it to another bedroom. If not converting it to another bedroom, then I'll probably have to just buy and rent this property out. If I'm gonna rent it, like I told you guys before, I'm gonna try and minimize the amount of money that I invest into it. Right here. Third bedroom. Don't think I'm gonna be able to convert anything to a bathroom. Bedroom's not big enough. And I don't want to add on to the back of the house, and that makes it real obvious. And then, so this one is really just a functioning 3-1. Period. There's nothing else that you can do. See all these leaves and shit? This is the life. I love the smell. I love getting the ticks on me. And the thorns and stuff. I love it. I love it. That's why I put this on today. Come on, look at all these houses. Yeah, this is what it looks like. Not the suit and tie, not the cufflinks when you're out here looking at these houses. Nah, just getting out the car like this, going out here. Look at my shoes. This is Adidas. I think I paid like $150 for these things. This is the business. Let's go to this third house. Guys, this is the third property. Let me go into this lockbox. Man, I told you guys, man, I ain't no joke, man. This is what I really do. It's 10 minutes. Okay, let me see. This property right here doesn't look like it's a bad property. It's not in a bad area of town. Actually, I've sold a house right there on the corner about 5 years ago for $40,000. That's when the market was really bad. Come on. Just want you guys to know it's a family up here. You want to say hi, Monty?
Hello.
Yeah, this is what we really do. This is what we really do, Monty.
Yes, sir.
The family up here, you guys. She in there doing the comp right now. So we got the porch right here. I think we got this is vinyl siding right here. Vinyl siding. You say you can use the key for the back door, so let's see. No, this is not the back door, this is the bad door right here. Okay. Let's try to put it another door.
That over there.
We may have something back there. We may have another little piece of property that we can rent out for cash flow right there. We may have 2 units. This one and that one that we can rent out. We're going to take a look at that one in 2 minutes. Yo! Uh-oh. You would just be putting stuff for me to use. That's God right there. Like, Kenny, there's a crowbar. Get it. Yo! Protective device. Yo! See, some of you guys who watch this don't think that this is planned, but this I ain't never been to this goddamn property before. Alright, so this is dated, you guys. So these will have to come off, go down to the drywall if you're going to try to sell it. If you're going to rent it, we leave it right there because we want to minimize our expenses when doing the rehab. Yo! This right here, you can do what is called epoxy on this tile. It's blue. You can epoxy this white. I have a guy to epoxy this right here. This could be actually a good rental. This is really old. You need to get rid of this. But if you get rid of this, you might as well just get rid of this right here too. Yeah, because this will go. That's termite. Come here. Let me show you something. Listen to this, you guys. That's termite. This is termite damage. So, yeah, it's termite. You see the termites right here? There's the pellets right here, you guys. So that means that there's termites in this property. So you're going to have to do a fumigation. You're going to have to tint the house. So, big bedroom right here. Big bedroom and closet. This would be a good rental property. You can actually fix and flip this house too. So what we got here, we got 1, 2 bedrooms in the back. Here's a living room right here. Looks like it kind of tilts, leans towards that area right there, you guys. That old chimney right here. Yo! You got this right here, this old room. Look at, we got roof damage right there. You see? That's indicative of a roof damage. So you got basically 1, 2, 3, and this could be like another room. I mean, this is living room. Yeah, this is living room, family room. You can use that room. So you got 3 bedrooms, and a dining room and living room. So 1, 2. Let me see. Let me make sure. Count this correctly. So you got 1, 2. Let's go back over here. Make sure. Y'all may be wrong, yeah. Okay. So we got. This could actually be a bedroom if you wanted to. You just have to enclose this part off right here. So it actually could be, or you can use this as like a little office back here, but it's better just to have a bedroom. So I'd probably gut this, get all these windows, use this as a bedroom. So now you got 1. We close this door right here. Close this door. Okay, so you have to get to this in here, but then that's going through the kitchen. It's always not good to go through the kitchen to get to a bedroom. So if it's a rental, you gotta do what you gotta do. So you can actually have that as 1 room right there, or an office, dining room. I mean, it'd be a nice dining room, living room / family room. So this could be 4 bedrooms, 1 bath. I just thought I seen one bath, and that's just this one right here. So the guy's asking a little much for this one. He's asking $100,000. I'm gonna try to see if I can come in at him, maybe like 85 or something, and then I'll put, probably about 30 into it and just rent it out. Now let's look at the back. The back may make the difference. If in the back there's a way for me to be able to rehab and rent the property in the back as well, that may be an incentive, because I can rent this one out for, let's say, $1,500 a month, and the back out for maybe $600 a month. That's $2,100 in cash flow with this property. Gross, that's not net. Now, you want to make sure that there's not going to be an issue with the tenant in the front and the tenant in the back, or you may have somebody who has an in-law, like a father or mother that lives with them, and they may be able to use that area in the back, and they're willing to pay more for the entire property. One family, maybe they pay $2,000 for the front and the back, or maybe they have an older son or daughter that's in college and they want their privacy. So the back could actually make a difference if I buy this property now. So let's take a look at it. All right, you guys, we put this thing back where I got it. Whenever you finish looking at a piece of property, make sure that you lock it up. You leave it as it was when the seller asked you to go take a look at it. If you keep this door unlocked, simple things can turn people off. Even though this guy lives out of town, he may have somebody else come over here. And they come over here and may say, hey, man, the back door was unlocked. Well, it was supposed to be locked. The guy had a key. So make sure you leave their property like it was when you arrived. Come on. Okay, so let's look and see what we got back here. Okay, you guys. Yo! Okay, so this can be used. This can be used as another section, like a little efficiency apartment. Now, what I see so far is I see electric. There is electric that was ran back here. Whoa, what is that? I think that's a that's insulation. Old insulation. I thought that was a beehive right there. So let's look over here real quick. Now I'm looking for there's a toilet over there, so there's water ran here at some time. So that's a good thing. This plumbing is probably dated. You gotta redo the plumbing, but there was plumbing here and there was electric. Let's look outside, see if there was a separate meter box on the outside, or maybe if it was tied together. Electric right there. Now see, the problem is with this property, it's on this property line right here. So typically it may be grandfathered in. Typically most of the time you need to have some space between the end of the property and the property line. Let's see if there's a meter out here. Let's see. Watch out for this wire right here. We ain't gonna go on that side. Is this point over here? So it looked like it used to be an old garage back in the days. It used to be an old garage and somebody converted it to living quarters. So it may not be legal right now. You gotta be careful about that. Let's take a look at the outside. So they had, I don't know what this is, like a little dog house or something in here. Looks like there was a well. This should be on city water. Maybe this was from back in the days. And sometimes people will keep those wells, even though it's city water now, in case you want more water pressure. So we'll push this thing. Alright, you guys. So I'm actually interested in this deal. It's just a matter of it making sense. So we're gonna go back home, and Monty's gonna finish doing her analytics and her comps. We use RealQuest. That's the site we use to see if these 3 deals make sense or not. We'll see you at the house. What's up, you guys? This is Kenny Russian, and I am back. Well, we're back because you just joined me out in the field looking at these 3 properties. Did you enjoy yourself? Did you have a great time? I told you you would. You see, because I am an active, real estate investor. I really buy and sell real estate. I am not like those other guys. And let me repeat myself. I am not like those other guys that you see on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram and some of the other social media channels. The guy who's just riding around saying how he's out here doing deals and making money, but you never see a deal. It's just talking. Those guys, more than likely, are not doing anything. They're just making money selling you guys education. That's it. But let me share something with you. I make more money buying and selling real estate than I do selling educational coaching programs and anything else. I really flip houses. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. It's because this is an incredible time to create wealth investing in real estate. And you can do the same thing. Let me share with you one thing. This right here. This is not an Airbnb. This is my mansion. I've owned this property for 7 years, and I've been living just like this for nearly 20 years. And there's only one reason why I've been able to live like this. It's because of real estate investing. And no, you don't have to have cash or credit in order to get started. The only thing that you need to learn how to do is learn my system and gain the specialized knowledge that's necessary in order to be able to make money in today's real estate market. And you can do this from the comfort of your home. You don't need a big old office. You don't need to hire a bunch of people. You can get started with or without cash or credit. And it's a guaranteed program if you're willing to listen and be coachable. Let me repeat myself. It's a guaranteed program that works if you are coachable and you're willing to listen. But no, I'm not going to go as far as saying that you're going to make $1 million overnight or you're going to push a button and money's going to rain from the sky. But what I am saying is this. If you're willing to go out there and execute my system, if you want to listen to me, and if you're coachable, I'm confident you can make money. Now, I'm not going to go as far as saying you're going to live like a king in a mansion overnight, but you can work yourself up to that and you can gain financial freedom. Now, the only thing that you have to do to get started, if you're on Instagram, just click the link in my bio. If you're on Facebook, just click the link somewhere on the screen, and I'll be happy to show you how to get started investing in real estate. I'll see you soon.